Exciting Premier League football match between Arsenal and Chelsea. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this football match. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Munich, the city that many would consider with justification to be the footballing capital of the land. And the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. Is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on the Peter, the game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So off we go then. Odegaard. Martinelli. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Caicedo. Nice control. And it's Caicedo. And the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. Rice. Timber. Merino. Timber gently done. Saliba. Calafiori going great guns here. Nice physical challenge. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Martinelli. Rice chips it through. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Saka. Martinelli. Saliba. Saka. Merino. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Mikel Merino gets it away.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Martinelli. And it goes cross-field. Odegaard. Merino. Saka. Calafiori. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to get it clear. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Rice. Out towards the flank. Calafiori. Merino. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Merino. Saka. Now it's Rice. Showing good feet. And here's Merino. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, expected better, and so did he. Ødegaard. Saka. Shapes to shoot! Fernandes. Garnacho. Moved on forwards. Ødegaard. Merino. Rice. Merino. And it's Rice. Martinelli, played out towards the right wing. Gets the shot away!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Caicedo. The referee's awarded a free kick. This looks promising. Tries a shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Garnacho cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Saliba. Calafiori. And it's played forward. Merino. Rice. Gabriel. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Saliba. Calafiori. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. And across it goes. Too much on that, it's gone out. Palmer. Correa. Palmer. Calmly anticipates. Ødegaard. Calafiori. It's a promising run he's making on the right. First touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Correa. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Shot, surely! Muscular approach does pay off here. Merino. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Rice. Now it's Pedro. Garnacho. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Merino played towards the other side. Calafiori drives forward on the overlap. Deftly away. Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Calafiori. Saliba. Gabriel. Saliba. Played over towards the opposite flank. Merino. Saliba. Looks to the other side. Palmer. Fernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ball is over the line. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's Pedro. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gabriel attempts a clearance. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that has been cleared. It's Caicedo. Here's a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rice. Now it's Martinelli. Goes for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's Ødegaard. Saka, shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chalobah. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Merino. Timber chooses to go cross-field. Arsenal going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Chalobah tries to clear. Martinelli knocks it out wide. Here comes another cross. Chalobah gets good distance on it. João Pedro. Driving forward. João Pedro. Palmer. That's a cute ball. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Palmer. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Garnacho. That's good play. Can he deliver? Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rice played over towards the opposite flank. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Saliba. Merino. Rice. Merino. Rice. Merino. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Rice. Rice. Oh, it's played into the area. No, that's too long. Palmer. Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Rice. And he goes cross-field. Calafiori. Saliba. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Fernandez. Cucurella shifted upfield. Great chance! It's there! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Chalobah cuts it out. Caicedo. Fernandes. Garnacho. Palmer. And here's Fernandes. So who's he picking out? Hit into the middle. Gabriel with the clearance. Chalobah. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. João Pedro. That's really well cleared. Martinelli. Timber. Gabriel, gently done. Ødegaard. Saka. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Time and again they are repelled. Fernandes. That's very neat. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ødegaard, aim forwards. Calafiori. Ødegaard looks to the other side. It's a throw-in. And it's Rice. Oh, that's nice. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ødegaard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cucurella. And here's Neto. Gabriel getting this one clear. Palmer. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Rice goes on a run down the left wing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Saka. Saliba. Moved on forwards. And it's Rice. What a throw in. Now it's Martinelli. Very nicely done. It's a mighty effort! It's a loose ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Palmer. Martinelli. Rice. Merino. Gabriel. Saka. Calafiori. Now what's he got in mind? Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's been well dealt with. João Pedro charging forward, the ball at his feet. Garnacho. Cucurella forwards and with intent.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. And that is out of play. Palmer. Fernandez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cucurella. And here's Neto. And a chance! Straight at the keeper.
João Pedro simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Mikel Merino shifted upfield. Palmer. Caicedo aimed forwards. Martinelli. Saliba. Played towards the other side. Rice. Martinelli. Merino. Moved on forwards. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Rice. Cucurella, gently done. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Oh, good spread. Oh, such a clever touch. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Oh, that's neat. João Pedro. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye Gabriel. Saka. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, it's come loose. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. And he goes cross-field. Calafiori. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And that was very necessary. Odegaard. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Rice. Merino. Saka. Saka. Merino. Martinelli. Now it's Rice. Lovely feet. And can he finish it? Calafiori keeps on running, and the cross comes in. Chalobah attempts a clearance. Saka! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Fernandez. Caicedo. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo. And here's Neto. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Danger averted for now. Saka. Merino. Martinelli. Fernandez. Gently done. Fernandez, head over towards the opposite flank. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandez. Big chance!
Fernandez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Colwell. James. Forwards and with intent. Fernandez looks to the other side. And they've got a throw. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. Saka. Over to the left. Rice has it out wide and in space. And he'll shoot here! Taken with style! They have hauled themselves right back into it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pedro Neto. Cucurella gets a good foot in there. Martinelli, who does have an assist to his name. Gabriel, that's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella cuts out the pass. João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gabriel. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Palmer. Saka gets over and intercepts. Odegaard. Timber. Odegaard, Calafiori, Saliba, Gabriel, Merino, Timber, Martinelli, thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Sanchez tries to clear. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Good ball, good... There's the shot! James. Colwell, he's gone direct here. Cucurella. Palmer. Fernandez. Martinelli. Rice going full tilt down the left. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ball comes in. A corner it is then. Odegaard plays it short. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
That's a decent try when you consider the range.
Saliba. Gabriel. Merino. Rice. Merino. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Shifted upfield. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in with purpose. Merino. Saliba. Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. Martinelli. Played out wide. Colwell getting this one clear. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Caicedo. Out towards the flank. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice proves too strong. Martinelli. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Calafiori is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. And that's a throw. Caicedo's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Aim forwards. Saka. Cucurella. That has snuffed out the danger. Merino. Rice. Good play on the left-hand side here. Martinelli. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Rice. Lovely bit of skill. Martinelli.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Martinelli. Oh, such a clever touch.
Merino.
Clipped into space. Lovely feet. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Martinelli is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Colwell gently done. Cucurella. Caicedo. It's a threatening ball. Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. Rice. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Rice.
Pedro Neto.
Fernandez. Palmer. Half-time getting close now. Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
That's good defending, very good defending. Martinelli.
Merino.
Rice looks to the other side. Calafiori. Saliba. Gabriel.
Merino.
Saliba shifted upfield. Odegaard. Saka. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And it's played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto takes control of it and he's on the move. That's surely a foul, free kick. Garnacho. And here's Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer spreads it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Raya claims it with safe hands. Well positioned here. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Rice. And it's played forward. Saliba. Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. Garnacho. Cucurella. And here's Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Merino. Rice. Timber. And he goes cross-field. Calafiori. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Palmer gets in to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Calafiori really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Oh, that's nice. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Knocks it out wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
He's trying the shot, and again! And one more try! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Saliba. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Played into space. Martinelli. Ødegaard. And here's Martinelli. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's been won straight back. Saka. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. James. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Saliba. Martinelli. That's very neat. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the first 45 minutes are up. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
The next one will be pretty crucial, so it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Garnacho is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's claimed by the keeper. Calafiori. Saka. Calafiori. Saliba. Odegaard. Calafiori. Odegaard. Merino. Rice going full steam ahead down the left flank. Martinelli. Martinelli. Martinelli! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Martinelli certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure, it would have been a different story, Peter.
Odegaard falls short. Plays it across.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Martinelli. Rice. Merino. Rice. Martinelli. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Time to deliver. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Rice. A real chance!
Rice just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Odegaard. Martinelli. Timber. Rice forwards and with intent. Colwell makes the interception. João Pedro Neto. Very nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Calafiori. Merino. Timber. Saliba. Merino. Timber. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. João Pedro, out to the right. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Cleared away. Rice. Merino. Saliba, shifted upfield. Martinelli. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rice. Merino. Odegaard. Martinelli. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, it's come loose. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Oh, good spread. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. Now it's Rice. Chalobah aimed forwards. Garnacho. João Pedro Neto. And the finish!
João Pedro really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Garnacho. Fernandez. Oh, nice touch. Palmer. Martinelli. Rice. Merino. Mikel Merino. Played over towards the opposite flank. Saka. Calafiori. And here's Saka. And that's a dangerous... Martinelli! Decent enough try.
Martinelli certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Caicedo. Correa. Pedro Neto. Correa. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Shoots! Calafiori. Good spell of possession this, but Very little to show for it. Gabriel. Timber. Timber gently done. Merino. Martinelli. Might be dangerous. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. Garnacho played out to the left flank. Palmer. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Cucurella puts the ball in. And they've got rid. Cole will have it back and can go again. And here's Neto. Merino. Rice. Saliba moved on forwards. Garnacho. Palmer. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Now who's going to be first to... Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Rice. Can he latch on to this? Chalobah is there and he can get that clear. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Caicedo. Palmer. Moved on forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fiori, Saka, Martinelli, that's a good ball. James, Pedro Neto, Cucurella. Pedro Neto, played into the middle. Saka being hunted in tacks.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And it's Rice. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he spark a counter here? That has been cut short. Saka.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Martinelli. Merino. Odegaard. Calafiori. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli, spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Colwill forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saliba. Calafiori. Calafiori making good progress on the right-hand side. Another chance from a corner. Garnacho aim forwards. João Pedro, good purposeful running this. Garnacho, out to the left it goes. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Garnacho, and he's there to clear it. Rice. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Colwill shifted upfield. Caicedo. Cucurella charging forward down that flank, and the keeper beats it away and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Caicedo. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella. Nice control. Caicedo. That's good play. Rice wins the duel this time. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Oh, smashing header! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Garnacho goes on a charge down the left. Garnacho tries a cross. And it's Caicedo. Mikel Merino does... Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He's having a shot! Could be danger here. Saka played out towards the right wing. Oh, delicate chip through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Martinelli. Rice. Showing good feet, looking for a decent ball in. Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Palmer. Martinelli. Rice, that's a delicate pass. And here's Saka. Odegaard. Merino. Martinelli. Pedro Neto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Palmer. Back into the middle. And he has been fouled there. Rice. Timber. Rice. Merino. Odegaard. Aim forwards. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. That's tidy. Caicedo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
James. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Garnacho. Proves too strong. Timber tries to clear. That's a throw. Cucurella. Palmer. Good chance here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Caicedo. Garnacho. Oh, that's neat. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Calafiori gets it clear. Martinelli producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gabriel. Saliba. Calafiori. Here's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinelli. Now it's Rice. Crosses it in. Caicedo, gently done. Rice. Saka. Calafiori. That is lovely. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. A chance to play it in. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Nice interception, well timed. Saka. Fernandez. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Pedro Neto given the lift of his goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cucurella. Great run on the overlap here. Cucurella crosses. Gets it away. Pedro Neto.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the player, he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Merino. Timber. Rice. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedro Neto. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Palmer does really well to win the ball there. Decent progress down the left. Decent chance!
A real chance and a real let-off. They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Forwards and with intent. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Merino. Saliba. Saka and a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Lovely bit of skill. Garnacho. And it's Caicedo. Mikel Merino gets a foot in here. Rice. Nice looking ball. Colwell is there and he can get that clear. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fernandez, now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Rice. Timber. Merino. Saliba, shifted upfield. Timber. Gabriel, aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. Caicedo, gently done. Played out to the right. Oh, red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Calafiori. James. Palmer. Fernandez looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Now he's wondering who wants it. Foot in. Gabriel, and it's played forward. Rice. Succumbs to the pressure. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Caicedo. Colwill. Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Fernandez with the short one. He's shooting! He can get that clear. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Martinelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Saka. Caicedo. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho played out towards the right wing. Timber shifted upfield. Martinelli. Nicely intercepted. Fernandez. Garnacho. James. And it's Cucurella. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries to get it clear. Strong running down that left flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. Caicedo. Calafiori, aim forwards. Saka. Calafiori. Ah, such a clever touch. Odegaard. Martinelli. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Martinelli. Here's the shot. Martinelli! Should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And that has been cleared. Over to the left, Martinelli, and it's Marino. Arsenal have a free kick. He is just caressing the ball. Rice. Gets it away.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Pedro Neto.
And it's Caicedo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Play for a throw. In by Saka. Only partially clear. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Back in once more.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cucurella, Caicedo. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Timber forwards and with intent. Martinelli. Done delicately. That pass just didn't quite work. Cucurella.
Pedro Neto.
Cucurella.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saliba. Calafiori. Calafiori carries the ball down the right. Looks a good ball through. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Pedro Neto.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Merino. Saka. Merino. In with the challenge.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Quick ball upfield. Now it's Pedro. Turns and goes back. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Now it's Saka. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Garnacho. Palmer. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's very neat. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Out to the right. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Nice control.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rice. That's a good run down the left. Cross in, looks like a good one. And it's Ødegaard. Calafiori. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Calafiori. Martinelli. Saka.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Fernandez. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. And it's Cucurella. He's had a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Oh, sweet feet.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Palmer. Garnacho. That's tiny. So who's he picking out? Now it's Pedro. Decent chance! Now it's Pedro. Now that's a fine challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Saka. Martinelli has given away a free kick. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Fernandez has got himself a free kick. João Pedro. Oh, he's in! And he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Ødegaard. Into the last 5 minutes. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. They are right into last chance territory. Showing good feet. And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a promising position. Garnacho puts the ball in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rice. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Foot in.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he cuts out the supply. Timber. Gabriel. Saliba. Gabriel. Gabriel, gently done. Palmer. Caicedo. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Oh, that's neat. Caicedo. Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli. Will play through for the wide man. Now it's Rice. Control. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
And now he has two. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Lovely bit of skill. Garnacho tries across. Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli played out to the left flank. And it's Marino. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Caicedo. Cucurella. Played into space out wide. Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. Martinelli. Rice. Raya. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Calafiori. Saka. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Marino. Mikel Marino opts to play it back. Palmer. Moved on forwards. Martinelli. Now it's Saka. Saka, and he's gone backward here. So who's he picking out? Oh, that is Saka! They've played it short. Saka. And it's Rice. Palmer shifted upfield. Well, this is surely their last chance. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Cucurella. Tries a measured ball. Saliba can get it clear. Rice. Saka. Now it's Rice. Caicedo. Cucurella. Chalobah. Palmer. Aim forwards. He's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. There will be a throw-in. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Caicedo. Shoots! Rice. Martinelli. Rice. Timber. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Calafiori. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. The end of the game. Reflections?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as...
This Premier League football match between Arsenal and Chelsea has come to an end where Arsenal is the winner against Chelsea. Hope you have enjoyed this football simulation match. Thank you for viewing this match on my channel.